Hey guys, what's up? I am taking a very quick look at this new game called Edge of Space. If you're a follower of Hero on YouTube, you probably have heard of it. He really pushed it, and because of him, I actually decided to become a backer and have access to the beta now. And so I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up about what this game is. In case any of you are interested in it. I think right now the Kickstarter is closed, so you'll have to wait till the game is full released if you want to get to use it. That being said, the full release I think is supposed to be out in like August, so it's not that long of a wait. So anyways, this is the beta, but this is like actually the first build of the beta they've given us access to, and it's a very rough build, but intentionally so, right? So right now I only have access to 3 different monsters that I can put up, which is a space cat, a sort of slime jellyfish thing, and I don't know if you can see it because it's vibrating too much, but a sort of crab type monster. I'm going to go ahead and dig that out, and you can see that they actually aren't so jittery, it's just that they got stuck on stuff. Now, oh, I think I might have died. Did I just die? This is the spawn point. So anyways, yeah, this game is by a sort of indie game developer. One thing you'll notice is that you have a health bar and a fuel bar, so I'm pretty sure that like how much you can jet currently is unlimited, but it should be limited and will be limited in the future. As well as your health. Like right now I'm rolling over enemies, and I think the space cats are harmless, but the crabs and definitely the jellyfish are harmful. But right now the weapons actually are all, if you notice, they're actually right in the center of the player as opposed to being where the arm is, and I think they have some reason for that. I'm not sure what the reason is. But you also do have a gun, and you can currently destroy any enemies with it. That obviously once the game comes out, this will look much smoother. You can actually, if you go to Hero's gaming channel or the channel for this game developer, I'll put both of those in the link in the description below. But they actually have some pretty good videos with some features this game will have, and it looks like they do have more in-depth builds available. The reason that I think that they gave us the fairly rudimentary build currently is because they want to stress test the game. So what they're encouraging people to do is like get on servers with a bunch of their friends, and then when they do that, you know, if you have like, I don't know how many people even you can have, but the goal is to see at what point does the game crash. And then I think what they're doing is, you know, giving you the very basic build, like where you're able to, you know, do a little bit of digging, do a little bit of building, stuff like that, and see if that works. And then if that handles the stress test, then add on the other features that they've probably already completed a lot of the features, obviously, if this game is coming out full release that soon, you know, in like not that much over a month really. But anyways, right now you can't actually save a character and all that stuff, but I'm sure that the other releases will come out soon with that. So I just want to give you guys a head up, but I want to make sure that you guys don't hold anything against this game because of this, because like the same thing as for Starforge the other day that I showed you guys, this is of course the beta, and so it's expected to be kind of quirky and glitchy and buggy and stuff. But I guess I'm just going to go show you some of the stuff that I've noticed in exploring this. It's not super duper exciting right now because, like, as you can see, items are dropped by these little plants that are growing, but you can't pick them up right now. You also can't save your character at this point in time. You can save your server. Again, this isn't because they haven't programmed for those features, though, I don't think. I think it's rather because they want to release the features one little bit at a time to test them. So as you can see, though, there will definitely be deposits of stuff just like Terraria had. So a lot of dirt, and then that's probably some sort of stone, maybe some minerals there. And currently the map is quite expansive, actually. It's a series of all of these like little asteroids here, and not all of the world gen stuff is put in yet. One thing you'll notice, by the way, your character is much taller in this game than it was in Terraria. In Terraria, you're 3 blocks tall, and this one you're 5 blocks tall, which is kind of cool. That might get a little annoying though, but I'm sure that they'll optimize that, because the 4 blocks does seem like you might be able to fit through there, but you can't. So being able to fit through that would be nice, actually. But then again, that's just my personal opinion, and I don't want, by any means, I don't want anyone to think I'm being derogatory at all. I'm actually fairly excited about this game. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been a backer for it on Kickstarter, which is, by the way, an awesome website. Just got cool stuff. And let's see. I don't know that there's really all that much more for me to show you, per se, so much as just talking about the game while I'm flying around in the background. I've noticed, you probably have noticed, that it's fairly quiet. I don't know if it's just my computer's acting up or if the sound isn't in this build of the game. One feature that is kind of cool, though, is... I think I might have reached the end of the map. Yeah, I think I reached the end of the map. Okay. Oh wow, I was falling pretty fast too, because I just have been holding the... You can see that's those bands of rocks are pretty slow going up. I think I was falling fairly fast. I don't know if I'll be able to get back up to the map before this episode ends, which will probably be pretty soon. Okay. So here we are. Now, as you've probably noticed, there have been a few different types of materials here. So maybe some sort of stone with dirt, and then maybe like a copper iron type thing. And I would very much encourage you, if you're interested at all in this game, to look at the links in the description to the developers' YouTube video or to Heroes' YouTube videos, because they all show some more details of the game. Once this game comes out, I'll probably, once the beta has a bit more to it, I probably will do a Let's Play series of this game. Albeit, I won't do all the crazy, every single update, in-depth stuff so much as just playing through the game. But Hero is actually a pretty good source for... he's a pretty good YouTuber to go look at for more regular updates on the progress of the game, because he will be... I'm trying to get used to controls. He'll be a little bit better on the updates, because he's actually I don't know, he's not actually part of the team per se, but he's like a big supporter of their thing, I guess, a big proponent. I don't know what the word would be really. But anyways, you can see how this is probably quite a bit like Terraria. A few things that I've seen that are pretty exciting, that I think are pretty promising, include the fact that you can do some sort of programming stuff already, like sort of redstone-like, similar to Minecraft, or like the wiring in Terraria. Also, I think they might have atmosphere generators. I've seen little balls of things, as well as you can put doors up and have triggers for the doors to open and stuff like that. All of which is, I think, could be a pretty cool game, because the idea of the game is that you're like a human part of this company called ArcCo, and humans have had to abandon Earth because of some terrible catastrophe, and are trying to colonize new worlds. And so you're out here in this asteroid belt next to this terrible looking sun. I don't know if this is supposed to be set in our solar system, with some freaky stuff happening, or in some crazy long distance away alien system. Probably something more like that. But yeah, there'll be a lot of enemies in the game. You'll have vehicles like mechs. I've seen a mech that Hero did a video on, so that's definitely worth looking out. I'm trying to see, I was exploring a little bit earlier before I started recording this video, and I had seen a different block type from all these types that I thought looked quite cool, actually. But I have not seen it yet, so I'm in search of that. And obviously they'll probably have a few more animations to it and stuff when it's finally done. They actually have on the, it's kind of cool, on the loading screen they have a number over 5 for each of the different features, and so they'll say things like, you know, the world generation in this particular build of the game is at 3 of 5 of where we want it to be when the full version comes out. And then they'll say also that I think there might be some sort of particle effects too when you actually get to dig. I'm sure there probably will be. I've seen some of the other videos. They do have other weapons and stuff, like this cool little cluster bomb type weapon. I think this game is pretty promising. Some of the other enemies that they've looked at, I don't know if you guys have seen about this, but they're looking at maybe having laser sharks, I think, are going to be like the big enemy in the game. And I think the goal really is going to be to sort of, you know, take this hostile enemy terrain and make it your own. And I think right now, I don't think they have, by the way, made edges to the world yet, because I'm flying up. You see how fast the actual blocks are flying by me, and then in the background you can see all of those slow-moving, you know, background asteroids, and you can see that they're moving pretty slowly, despite the fact that I'm actually ascending quite rapidly with my jetpack. But I don't think that there is currently like any invisible wall to the world the way that Terraria had. I don't know if they plan on adding one or not. That would be interesting to see what they decide to do. But yeah, I'm not sure. But I think though, I guess I can't find it. There was this really cool block type, and it was like this silvery. And you can see, I think they have like realistic acceleration, because I am really flying. Although it does seem like I've reached terminal velocity here. And I'm actually holding down the jetpack button right there, and it took me that long to stop my free fall and restart my ascent. So I think that is actually a pretty cool feature. The semi-realistic physics. Oh, well, I mean, as realistic as that. What was that? Interesting. I'm going to shoot at that and see what happens. Do not know what that is. Very interesting. So yeah, unfortunately that's about all there is to show you right now. Other than I would definitely encourage you to check out Hero's videos and the videos from the actual developers. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm glad I was able to find it. So this is the the block type that I had seen earlier that I thought looked really cool, and I don't know what it is. I'm assuming that it'll be something good, though, because I've had a really hard time finding it, and it seems to only appear at the very bottom of that. And I imagine that when you have limited fuel, all of a sudden this is going to be a lot more scary, because you're going to be like, crap, I need to, you know, get over here without falling off the map, you know, and then carefully mine this away, and then you know, I don't know what the range. Currently, I think the range on digging is like obscene. Like right now, I think I can actually mine anything on the screen. If you look at the top right, I'm actually digging. I'm actually digging those away, which I don't know if they'll have that kind of range on it in the future. Probably not that degree of range. Although having a bit better range than Terraria had would be nice, I think, just because of convenience's sake, of not having to, like, you know, be within like 3 or 4 blocks of the thing to actually dig it. But yeah, I'm interested to see where they take it with this. I think that it has a lot of potential, and I was a backer of it, so I really hope that I really think that they're going to put that money to good use, that everyone who did the Kickstarter. So if you did the Kickstarter, that's pretty cool. And if you didn't do it, though, keep an eye out, because this could be a pretty cool game. This and, let's just start free-falling now. This and Yog Adventures 2, I think I've talked about that a little bit. I can't put any video out, though. I won't have access to that until, like, October, I think. But, of course, I'll be making videos of that once that comes out. But anyways, guys, I don't want to ramble on too much more as I go into an infinite free fall in space. I actually did this earlier just to see how far I would fall, and I think I just fell for infinity. So it'll be interesting to see where they take this game, and so yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. This and Yog Adventures and Starforge. I guess I get excited about the new things that are coming out. Will be, hopefully all three of those will be great games, but I guess, you know, if I keep an eye on all three of them, at least one of them has to be good, I hope. Alright guys, well thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions or anything that I skipped over or anything like that. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.